Germany also the stage for today's contest as we welcome you all to Berlin. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Here we go from Berlin. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Bringing him out, a ninth-year pro who helped lead his team to the promised land last season. Here's Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the third overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you gritty. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Man in motion, headed right. On second down, here's Darnold. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. Third down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now Darnold. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. That is Chris Jones. And that forces 4th and 14.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Bringing him out and celebrating now a decade in the NFL. This is Patrick Mahomes.
This guy has just rewritten so much of what it means to play quarterback. Kind of like the Steph Curry, quite honestly, of the NFL, where Steph just changed the game as a three-point shooter. Patrick's done the same at quarterback. He just still has a skill set that very few have ever had playing the position. You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Working on second down, Mahomes. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They motion the tight end over. To the air on third and long. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. As the Seahawks get back out there, here's a look at defensive coordinator of the Chiefs, Steve Spagnuolo. His 7 seasons in Kansas City featuring those 3 Super Bowl titles, and he's also won a title as a coordinator for the Giants. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Darnold. Barner with the grab. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They kick the running back in motion. There he is on 3rd and short. Hitting his throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped at the 14. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now it's Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Walker trying to run for the first. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Talk about clutch time to come through with a big run there, huh, Brock? You never want to go 3 and out from your own side of the field.
And you know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that one moved the chains.
1st down from the 42. Running back motions right. They go play action. It's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Thornton. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. To the air, Mahomes. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Pressure's there, and they drop him back at his own 45. DeMarcus Lawrence. And that's going to bring this series to a 4th and 6.
4th down. Matt Ariza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Seahawks offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Charbonnet. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
17-yard line.
Yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Now Darnold off the play action. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
The good there, Kate. Back-to-back catches. The bad? Well, he couldn't do much after that catch because of all the coverage around you. Maybe now, the third time, could be the charm.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Here's Darnold. It's caught. Barner. And out as he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up 4th down.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets, and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Mahomes throwing here on 2nd. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to give the Chiefs a 1st down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. This is Gray. So a change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Berlin on the other side. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. So give him 10 before he steps out of bounds. And it's going to be first down Chiefs.
That's good.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And incomplete. Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Mahomes is set. Here's 1st and 10. And he's completed just half of his first 10 passes so far, following that last play. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. New set of downs for him from the 31. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's good for a Seattle first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10 from the 43. Throwing here, Darnold. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Complete to Cooper Kupp. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. To throw, here's Darnold. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Darnold to throw. And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on 3rd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard
The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And they'll have an even 40 seconds available to them, so expect to see at least a few plays here. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd. So that's halftime, and we've arrived here scoreless. Now let's head over to our buddy Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. You can't win if you can't score. That might be the message to the offenses at halftime. Both completely shut down as we are scoreless at the break. First touchdown wins, maybe even next field goal wins. Let's find out who can score the game's first points as we rejoin our commentators, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through two, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
7, Chiefs nothing. Jason Myers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes the defender. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. New set of downs for him from the 31. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
Second down, Mahomes. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up third down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get it back on the fringes of field goal range there at the 41. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They'll have a shorter field ahead of them now, Brock. That pick sets them up just shy of the 40. Darnold now to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often begets scoring.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Charbonnet can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Again, the give to Charbonnet. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Myers to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway and trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on second and 3. Here's Mahomes now. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that earns Kansas City the first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
They've got a man in motion. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Now it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's going to go out of bounds, give him about 15 before he did so. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Kelsey's got it right side. Very close to earning that first down right there. Just shy of the marker before he headed out.
Out of bounds at the 3-yard
Small pass.
line.
Big results.
It's a gain of 9.
This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Motioning the tight end now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They'll give up the gut to Walker. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And this one's going to end up incomplete. Just too tough to hang on through that contact. It's going to make it 2nd and goal.
Incomplete.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll send a receiver left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Knight on the tackle.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes. Brought in by his backsmith. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Seahawks 14, Chiefs 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shaheed now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Left side, this is Eats. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Now Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43.
He was brought down.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Seahawks.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
First and 10 from the 43. Now Darnold off the play action. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. But you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. Darnold with it on third and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Remigio with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
To the air, Mahomes. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's second down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to throw, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And give him an even 10 here, Brock, before he hits that sideline. This is going to get him a good bit closer now for this third down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. He's going to run for it. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. This is cut downfield by Rice. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. 25 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Chiefs down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
At the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Had a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. He saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
Running back sent in motion. Mahomes throwing here on 2nd. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal will tie us here in this 4th quarter.
17. Chiefs, 14.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Charbonnet on the toss. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 47.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just on now.
The play brings up third down.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Setting up to pass. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. It forces 4th down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
So here's what happens. Catch touchdown, you can expect some extra population around you in coverage, but still all that coverage doesn't stop him from making a catch.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a...
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and then you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.